Thank you for coming in again. I know you're probably busy, but as you know, this is very important. Wonderful. Now, for my sake, let's just go over the details of last Wednesday one more time. I understand it's tedious. I just want every detail right in the forefront of your mind. So, last Wednesday at 13:15 hours, you... What? Oh, sorry. 1:15. At 1:15 p.m., you and your group of friends arrived at the Trevor McMillan Amphitheater for the Sound Spirit Music Festival. Is that correct? Good. You were there for 2.5 hours watching the performers and experiencing the festival's attractions, correct? All right. Then at 3:45 p.m., that's when the suspects arrived. They rounded everyone up onto the main lawn and threatened to detonate explosive devices if their demands were not met, correct? I'm sure you know the rest. The plan failed, the group escaped, our teams moved in, rescued the hostages, no one was injured, yada 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 yada. So, I asked you to come back in today because I wanted to hear just a few more details from a witness perspective. So, just before the terrorist arrived, where were you exactly? No, you're not a suspect. I just want to cover any and all bases. Now, answer the question, please. On the carousel. Pretty ride. Take my niece there on occasion. So, could you tell how many of the group there were? Must have been a lot to round up an entire music festival in the middle of downtown. That sounds about right. 75 would be a decent number, especially if they were all carrying weapons. Now, were they all wearing these masks? Yeah, that's about right. Gray, full face, blue and yellow trim. Seems like this group really likes their drama factor. Now, when they were making their demands on the front stage, what exactly were they proclaiming that they wanted? Yes, I do know exactly what was said. I have the transcript here. But I want to know exactly what the witnesses saw. What emotions they picked up. What vibes, if you will. I do, believe it or not. The tone and emotions of criminals can help us identify motives, make it easier to think the way they do, make them easier to track. So if you could just tell me what you picked up from them, if you please. Okay. I see. You felt like they were angry and willing to do anything to get what they wanted. And the political demands of the group. What were the members like then? I see. They got agitated. Now, one last question. And this question is strictly off the record, will not be used against you. This is more for my personal understanding than anything else. On my own honor, whatever you say does not leave this room. Clear? Crystal, good. Now, do you agree? Do you agree? Do you agree with these peacekeepers? I see. Well, thank you for your time. But that was the biggest bout of bullshit anyone has ever spouted in my face. Seriously. Your tell is well hidden, I'll give you that, but that lie was such bullshit. Easy. You cause a scene, and every detective in the building is on this room in seconds. I don't think you want that, do you? No, I didn't think so. For what it's worth, I didn't lie. I said you weren't a suspect. There's no suspect about it at all. I know you're the little ringleader. Proof? All right, here's your proof. 1. No smart leader puts themselves on a large stage in the middle of a hostage situation where they could easily be shot by a sniper. 2. Your description contradicts every other witness testimony. They've described the captors as being firm but caring, giving out water, snacks, helping those with medical issues take their meds before returning them to the little corral. And 3. We recovered weapons and the explosive devices from the scene. Looks like your goons aren't as smart as you are. The weapons were full of non-lethal rounds, and the devices were fake. Wouldn't have exploded even if we tried. Oh, believe me, I don't think your little mission was a failure at all. I think you accomplished exactly what you set out to do. To garner attention. A movement is nothing without followers and attention, so you gather as much people as you could, marched on a big event, got massive amounts of attention, with the added bonus of not getting your hands dirty. What happens now? Well, darling, that's up to you. No, actually, I wasn't planning on arresting you. I want to help you. Oh, don't look so worried. I turned off the security cameras before we even got started. Oh, please, I already said I don't lie. You think you've been so sneaky this whole time? You think you and your little group never showed up on the FBI's radar? Who do you think has been scrubbing every flag that comes up on your name, huh? Oh, Jesus. Look. You ever heard of the hacker Briar? That's me, darling. Yep. In the flesh. You are one of the lucky few who has ever seen my face. Well, that's easy. I'm hiding in plain sight. That, and I know how to use the internet without being tracked, unlike someone I know. Oh, listen, before you get all offended and huffy and refuse me out of pride, hear me out. I think your cause has some merit. I want to help. I want to actually keep you from getting found out. You have me on your side, and you have the FBI off your back. Does that sound good, sunshine? Think about it all you want, but just know that I don't start working until you give me an answer. Which means some other agent could just as easily find you out. Take your time, doll. I'll follow up with you in 4 days. Don't worry. I know how to find you. Ah, hello, sir. I was just finishing their questioning. No, sir, everything's good. I'm gonna go ahead and walk them out. Afterwards, I would like to speak to you about my findings. Absolutely, sir. Have a good day. Think about it, sunshine. And we'll speak again soon. Come on. Let's get you to your car.